Hello everyone, Dr. Sandra Lee here. You might know me as Dr. Pimple Popper. I wanted to talk to you today about sunscreen, what it is, how it works, and why you should be using one every day. The reason sunscreen is so important is because, of course, it protects your skin from getting sunburn, but an effective sunscreen is also going to protect your skin from all the other harmful effects of the sun. The sun and its UV rays are responsible for other types of damage to your skin and for all the signs of aging that we try to avoid, like wrinkles, dark spots, hyperpigmentation, and textural changes to your skin. Most importantly, UV rays are the main cause for skin cancer, so it's important to do everything you can to protect your skin from the harmful rays of the sun. Regardless of your age, ethnicity, gender, geography, skin type, you need to incorporate a sunscreen into your daily routine. Apply it in the morning and reapply it throughout the day, even if it's cloudy. So I think that many of you know this already, but there are types of ultraviolet or UV rays that are emitted by the sun that affect our skin. We call them UVA and UVB rays. The difference between the two come down to their energy levels and how far they penetrate into the top layer of your skin. UVA rays, A stands for aging for us as dermatologists. So they are the rays that really can cause you to tan, but they also increase the speed of aging. UVB rays, B stands for burn. These are the stronger of the two types of rays, and they're more likely to cause sunburns and blisters, as well as leading to those same signs of premature aging. Both UVA and UVB rays can certainly lead to skin cancer. And when you're picking out a product with sun protection, make sure that you're looking for sunscreen in your products. Make sure that it says broad spectrum. This is going to mean that the product was tested and was proven to protect from both UVA and UVB rays. There are two different types of sunscreens that you can buy today, and they protect your skin in different ways. There are chemical sunscreens. These are sunscreens that take the sun's rays and convert them to heat, thereby neutralizing them on your skin. Physical sunscreens are actually providing a barrier. They kind of block the sun rays from even touching your skin at all, causing them to sort of bounce off. These are called barrier sunscreens or mineral sunscreens, and they use ingredients that provide a protective layer over your skin to block the rays from ever reaching your skin. Physical sunscreens have a less chance of causing irritation to your skin, especially those of you with sensitive skin, but they feel a lot heavier and they tend to have a cast on the skin. Physical sunscreens in general will also be less waterproof if you are sweating a lot or going swimming. The way it's measured is by subjecting a human subject to UV light and comparing how much time goes by before a patch of skin with sunscreen and a patch of skin without sunscreen burns. So if a sunscreen has an SPF of 30, it means that the patch of skin that had the sunscreen took 30 times longer to burn than the patch that didn't have any sunscreen on it. So for example, if without sunscreen it took 10 minutes for the skin to burn, with the sunscreen it took 300 minutes. But does this necessarily translate into real life application of sunscreen? There isn't that much difference in the effectiveness of an SPF 15 to 30 to 50 to even 100. You're talking about just a couple of percentage points difference in efficacy in blocking out UV rays. But a higher SPF sunscreen usually brings a couple of problems. One is that the high SPF sunscreens are going to be thicker and heavier, so they're more uncomfortable to apply and lead to a greater chance of breakouts for those of you with acne-prone skin. And two, the higher SPFs sometimes give people too much confidence and make them think that if they apply a higher SPF, then they're good for the whole day, which is not true. Because you're gonna sweat this off, you're going to wipe it off after you eat a nice meal. What I recommend is to find an SPF 30 sunscreen and just make sure you apply it properly, and most importantly, reapply it throughout the day. I recommend reapplying your sunscreen every 2 to 3 hours. One thing that's extremely important and people don't often get right is how much sunscreen they need to be using. If you're not using enough, you're not actually getting the SPF level that's listed on the label. If you're applying sunscreen on your whole body, I would generally say use about a shot glass size amount, about 1 ounce of sunscreen. For your face though, in general, you wanna use the length of 2 fingers. You can see, and that seems like a lot, but this is for your whole face, your ears, your your neck, and don't forget the tops of your ears. That tends to be someplace that people forget, the back of their neck. Skin cancers like to hide in these areas, so you really want to be diligent about that. Okay guys, now no excuses. You've learned everything you need to know about sunscreen, so make sure you wear it every single day. If you want to try my Dual Defender, which is also packed with antioxidants to ward off cell damage, of course, you can visit slmdskincare.com and order it there.